Here with poet Danny Queen, and we have some great poetry about zodiac signs. And he has the Virgo, and I have the Scorpio. And we're going to read you about the signs. Now, what made you come up with this?
Well, I always had an interest in numerology and astrology, and for me, it's a roadmap. It's a guide to better understand yourself and to better understand other human beings. And there are some people who say, "Well, that stuff, it's the occult." The occult just means that which is unknown. And so when people say stuff like that, I mean, they're entitled to their opinion. But to me, there's a lot of truth in there. There are many things in life that we don't understand at a much deeper level. And to me, this is just a roadmap to help us better understand human nature.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. So let's read about the Virgo, even though you're a Capricorn.
Yes. Virgo the Virgin, August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgo the Virgin. As a loved one, well worth your weight in pure gold. When you give your all, you give your soul. Though you're practical, prudish, and sometimes shy, you are more discriminating than a private eye. On the outside, you are calm yet busy as a bee. But on the inside, you are a raging storm of restless energy. And you need to be right even when you're wrong. Your likes and dislikes are subtle but strong. As a workaholic busybody, much too perfect to fail, you analyze but criticize everything in great detail. To earn the key to your heart, love must forever be clean, well-groomed, and dressed to a T. And it's one who can be calm, collected, and cool. And you need to be needed. You ain't nobody's fool. And though you are loving, loyal, devoted, and kind, until you learn to trust, falling in love can take a lifetime. But between what you love and all that you hate, ain't no such thing as a perfect soulmate. And as a loved one, well worth your weight in pure gold. When you give your all, you give your soul.
And that's the Virgo. And that sounds so much like a Virgo, too, especially that part about how they like to dress.
Yes, detail. Virgo's always about detail. And sometimes they use their silence like a weapon. There's a lot of things I could say, but just in general, suffice to say that.
They're like a neat freak. You know, they always got to have everything so neat.
Virgo is an earth sign, so yes, and perfection. That's it. And with Virgo, it's all about trust. If they don't trust you, you're not going to get anywhere with a Virgo.
Today is a beautiful day. I mean, we're out here with the nature. I hear the birds in the background. We have goldfish behind us in a pond.
It is. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful day. And we're just touching bases on zodiacs. And we have a poem here about a Scorpio. Why don't you share this with us, Danny Queen?
Scorpio the Scorpion, October 23rd to November 21st. From the ashes of all that you need to have and to hold, you've got a PhD from the University of the Soul. You know how to use the power of attraction to get what you want and what you need. You have the power of satisfaction. Your insights are always heartfelt and headstrong, for your intuitions are almost never wrong. You can have an intense curiosity for love and danger, but you never like having to trust a total stranger. So with a penetrating, secretly suspicious mind, you can be subtle but deadly as a symbol of your sign. With a sense of purpose, passion, and a plan, you work wonders with a pure heart and a healing hand. For the love of power, sex, and self-control, you are your very own person, body, and soul. You are loyal but lovable, deeply passionate, and yet, when hurt to your heart, you never forgive or forget. And like still water that runs ever so deep, nobody knows the secrets of the soul that you keep. So from the ashes of all that you have and to hold, you are the student of life from the University of the Soul.
Scorpio.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds like a Scorpio, too.
Water sign. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer are water signs. So water means feeling, and water means emotion and intuition. So Scorpions are people that are very mysterious, or can be very mysterious. Particularly if you want to really, if you don't really want Scorpio to know you at a deeper level, then you best stay away from them, because they're very perceptive and they perceive things very well. And sometimes they act like everybody's psychiatrist. They really do.
Right, that's true.
And if you don't want to know the truth, don't ask a Scorpio.
Because they'll tell you the truth. This is true.
They'll give it up. Yeah.
The Scorpios, I know. And they're also like a lover sign. They always say they're great lovers. I don't know.
Yeah, people say that. Well, you know, men say, oh, they freaks and all that. But I don't know. I don't know if I can say that. But men say that they're very romantic. And they certainly can be. But they're not to be played with, because Scorpio, you don't want to cross them. You really don't. Because they are water signs and they're emotional and they feel things at a much deeper level than most people do.
All right. We're learning a lot about signs today through poetry with Danny Queen, but we're going to share some more poetry coming up, so stay tuned. Hi, what's your